Star Platinum just took one look at the photo in his hand, and with eyes like a microscope, it precisely picked out the clues hidden in the blurry picture, and sketched them out at lightning speed. This is the ability of Jotaro's stand, possessing movements with incredibly high precision, and it was also by relying on this ability of Star Platinum that Jotaro snatched Kakyoin, who was deemed a dead man walking, right back from the hands of the Grim Reaper, because the fleshbud Dio implanted in Kakyoin's forehead was an extremely dangerous thing, and the second someone touched it, it would immediately switch targets and destroy the original host's brain, risking the fleshbud invading his own brain. Jotaro stayed cool and collected, relying on his stand's machine-like precision and power to successfully pull the fleshbud out without damaging Kakyoin's brain at all. Thanks to this, Kakyoin broke free from Dio's control. When Kakyoin asked Jotaro why he didn't hesitate to risk his life to save an enemy, Jotaro just replied that he didn't know. Maybe in Jotaro's mind, saving someone doesn't need a reason, and it was exactly this tough guy's soft spot hiding under Jotaro's cold exterior that gradually won Kakyoin over, making him feel a unique kind of warmth from the Joestar family. However, this warmth was quickly shattered by a sudden unexpected turn of events. Avdol happened to find Holly passed out on the floor, and she was breathing heavily, running a high fever, and in an extreme amount of pain. Only after Avdol pulled back Holly's outer clothes did he discover that transparent thorny vines had actually sprouted on her back. They originally thought only the men of the Joestar family would awaken a stand under the influence of Dio's curse, but unexpectedly it also appeared on Holly. But this was actually not a good thing, because a stand is controlled by a person's strong willpower and driven by fighting instincts, while the gentle and peaceful Holly simply didn't have the strength to control a stand. If things kept going like this, she would eventually be consumed by her own stand and die. Joseph's biggest fear ended up happening to his own daughter anyway, venting his frustration and helplessness on his grandson Jotaro, while Jotaro just stayed completely silent, burying all his worries about his mother deep in his heart. Right now, the only way to save Holly is to track down Dio and kill him, breaking his curse. But the only clue Joseph had at the moment was just a single photograph. From the blurry picture, it was completely impossible to make out where Dio was hiding. However, Jotaro's stand just took one look at the photo and accurately caught the clue hiding in the shadow behind Dio, and then sketched it out flawlessly without missing a single detail. It was a Nile tsetse fly that only lives in the Nile River basin in Egypt, which meant Dio's hideout was most likely right there in Egypt. Star Platinum just took one look at the photo in his hand, and with eyes like a microscope, it precisely picked out the clues hidden in the blurry picture and sketched them out at lightning speed. This is the ability of Jotaro's stand, possessing movements with incredibly high precision, and it was also by relying on this ability of Star Platinum that Jotaro snatched Kakyoin,